Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another episode of the Anime Podcast Show. This is episode 13. So we are here in 2022. This is going to be the most craziest year ever. So let's get started with the first segment as usual. That is going to be what anime shows got into during the COVID pandemic. With this particular series I got into, this series is kind of more romance, coming of age series. And the series I am talking about is Along the Sea. Along the Sea is an original anime series animated by PA Works. The series centers around due to the closure of their middle school. 4 students from the sea, named Monika, Hikari, Chisaki, and Kaname, must attend middle school on the surface. While getting used to know the surface, these 4 and their new friend named Tsumugu, they are planning to put on a funuhiki. It's a festival tradition organized by the land and the sea people and attempt to create peace between the 2 villages. But the second act goes on of a time skip 5 years later. Everyone is all grew up. Akari, Hikari's sister, is married with her new husband and her new son named Akari. Sayu and Muna are now 14 years old, attending the same middle school as Hikari and the others were attending 5 years earlier. Chisaki continues to worry about Monika, Hikari, and Kaname, where are their whereabouts, while living with Tsumugu and his grandfather. One day, unexpected discovery leads to everyone to revisit the events of the Funuhiki and unlock the mysteries lying deep beneath the sea. The series made a manga adaptation only for 6 volumes only, and a few DVD releases after that. NIS America got the license to stream the series and the home video rights for the US fans. Siren Visual had licensed the series for Australia and New Zealand, and MVM Entertainment has the license the series for the UK. The series has streamed on Netflix and Anime Lab. By the time when the video is out, Anime Lab is no more. What was my interest with the Along the Sea series? Actually, I was interested because it was coming out to Netflix at that time. Never heard of the series. But after it got launched on Netflix, started watching it. Freaking loved it. And I love the romance relationship between Kaname and Chisaki and Hikari and Monika. I love their relationship. Well, first of all, they were friends in the beginning. And then there's between a love triangle going on throughout the series. But I really enjoyed it. And I can relate to the show and getting to know the characters and also the voice actors as well. And let me say, the English cast, they bloody killed it. I'm just going to say, I know you people don't like the dubs for anime these days, but come on, give it a fucking chance. This anime show is going to blow your heart out. Even the opening theme songs, oh my gosh, you were literally about to cry. Oh my god. If you listen to the full songs of that show, I got no words to this. But still, if you haven't seen it, go watch it on Netflix. It's such a beautiful show. I recommend you to watch it. It's really interesting. If you're a fan of a romance series, yeah, that's a series for you. But I wish they made more episodes for that show. But, hey, that's how we gotten. So that is Along the Sea, people. Now let's move on to the next segment of the show, and that is Topic of the Week. So, for the last episode, I've talked about this stuff, is what is my favorite anime genres. So I covered about what is my favorite isekai series. So for this episode, I am going to be talking about what is my favorite romance anime series. So here is my top 5 anime romance series. So I want to kick off with this particular series for the number 5 is going to be called Teasing Master Takaki-san. With Master Takaki-san series, it's a mix of comedy and romance. If you guys don't know about the story, well, let me say about this. The series features the daily life of Takaki-san, who loves to tease her classmate Nishikata, and he failed to attempt to get her back. Also, I like to add is that these two always sit next to each other, and I think that Nishikata has a crush on Takaki-san. But who knows, we will find out if he will confess to their love for each other for the third season, or a movie that will be coming up actually in January. So by the time the video is out, possibly the show will be out by then. I don't know. Who in the hell knows? For number 4 in the list, I love this particular series, and the series is called Toradora. This one, I can't even handle of this couple, because in the beginning, Ryuji and Taiga, they kind of hate each other, but they were helping out, because Taiga has a crush on Kinemura, and Ryuji has a crush on Minori, because both of them, they are very good friends. So, but throughout the series, Taiga and Ryuji has development as a bond from helping out with each other until they're about to fall in love with each other. Fam, I can't even handle this particular series, and I wish they make another season out of this, but I wish they made more out of the content for the light novels or anything else. I don't know, but I wish they did more. But it's still an incredible series for over 26 episodes. Well, I would say I can't handle it, but the dub is really interesting. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch on Netflix. It's really, really freaking interesting. For number 3, I can't even handle with this one, but they are a lovey-dovey couple, they are. But I have to give this to Inuyasha. If you guys seen the series or haven't, you are a terrible fan of it. But Inuyasha is like one of the most popular series of all time, and I would say it's one of the best ones. And what you haven't seen in the series, or if you had, you've seen what is going on in the series between Inuyasha and Kagome, because these two are been a lovey-dovey couple. They've been so romantically each other, and they keep saying like Kagome, Inuyasha, Kagome, Inuyasha. They just can't handle with each other for I don't know how long they've been working on this show, between the original series and the final act, and also including the Yashahime series, but I don't know. But I still absolutely enjoyed with that series, but I can't handle with Inuyasha. Still, it's one of the greatest series ever. For number 2, I have to give this to Sailor Moon. Who ever fall in love with a guy wearing a tuxedo mask and a girl being a guardian who's our savior of the world? And these two were past lovers in the past life in a moon kingdom. Of course, they are a great couple, but they had some ups and downs, like one time Tuxedo Mask seen the future and stopped avoiding Sailor Moon, and it helped out the Sailor Guardians all the time throughout the story. Yeah, I think so. But I've really enjoyed the relationship between Usagi and Mamoru. I really enjoyed that. And also, when I saw the series for the first time, I was surprised that they had their own future daughter. Like, what? Future daughter? Oh, hell no, this is gonna be bad. But it turned out well for them. But I was surprised they had Chibiusa as their daughter. I was surprised. But I really wanted to see more of Usagi and Mamoru, their relationship moving forward to their future. I really see more of that. Hopefully, this is my prediction, or maybe this is gonna be my thoughts on it. But my thoughts about their relationship is they're interesting characters, but I have no clue. Maybe Nakataka Yuichi will do something like a sequel to Sailor Stars. Well, who knows if they're gonna do a Crystal's original story after Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars, Crystal? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but hopefully they'll do something new to it. But if it's a movie, or hopefully it'll be a movie after Sailor Stars. But I would love to see that more of the Sailor Crystal. In the number 1 list, last but not least, it's one of the best romance series, but I have to give this to Fruits Basket. Come on, ladies, if you were Toru, which boys would you be with? Yuki or Kyo? It's between a love triangle between the two of them. This series had drama, love, heartbreak, and emotional. Why am I saying those things? Let's start with drama. We will see a lot of tragedy backstories with these characters as a result to the reboot series. They give us a fresh take on the remaining chapters that never adapted on from the 2001 series. For love, between these characters, like Yuki and Kyo had to confess their love for Toru, and seeking their bond relationship, if it's a love or friendship. That's my opinion about it. With heartbreak, you get your heart broken for someone who you had a crush on for so long. Like, there was a moment in the show, Kyo and Kagura had their thing, then as of something happened, these two are not going to be together as a couple. That's what I'm saying. And lastly is emotional. There's a lot of emotion if it's love or pretty sad moments, and it feels like you want to cry and get emotional to the story, but I love how the characters developed it throughout of the story and what it says from the manga to the anime, and I would say the reboot version is really, really good. Tell you the truth though, I have not seen the final season already, but I'll get the chance very soon, and I heard that there's going to be new material for Fruits Basket just announced a while back ago, but I'm very excited to what they're going to do with it. But who in the hell knows? They're going to know about Toru's past and her parents. Well, who the hell knows if it's a movie or it's a TV series. I don't know. They haven't announced that yet, but we'll see more of that in the near future. So this is the end of favorite romance series I enjoyed. So now let's move on to the next segment of the show. That is remembering your childhood watching anime. So what was the next series I got into during that time? It was the year 2005, and it's one of my personal favorite series I got into, and it's named Mega Man Anti-Warrior. So if you guys don't know about Mega Man, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's based on the Mega Man Battle Network games, and using elements from the game to the anime, it's such a great and incredible series, but in Japan, they called it Rockman, not Mega Man, as an original name for the anime. I remember got my hands on one of the DVD volumes, then after that I saw 1 or 2 episodes of Mega Man on TV, airing on Channel 10, Cheese TV. Then, in the year of 2017, well, the year that I came back watching anime, at that time, I didn't know there was more episodes from Mega Man. Back then, I didn't know anything about the last 4 seasons of Mega Man. I was like, what? Other than they only did 1 season, and that's about it. But no, I haven't heard of those until I found out during that time. But some of the episodes were dubbed in English and mostly in Japanese, because I found out that they didn't dub everything, because reason was, why is that a lot of changes from the Japanese to English adaptation has to be edited, so they localize and censorship for suitable for younger kids to air on Kids WB. But man, I need to rewatch it. But it'd be so cool. Imagine if they will make a redub for it. But I know Viz Media holds the license, but probably they don't have it anymore. But the last fact about Mega Man, that after the second season, Access, from Stream to Beast, it never got dubbed during the mid-2000s to early 2010s. But I've heard rumors spreading around, so here's 2 of them I've heard about. One was Mega Man Anti-Warrior was going to be a part on the Toonami Jet stream for premiering episodes for a 3rd season as Mega Man Anti-Warrior stream, to get dubbed instead of Kids WB. But it didn't happen. A second rumor I heard was Beast, the 4th season, was gonna get dubbed, but only going to air in Canada. But I don't know if it's fake or real. I have no damn clue. So that is my history with the Mega Man Anti-Warrior series. So let's move on to the final segment before we wrapping up for this episode. And that is announcements. So let's see what's been announced so far in 2021. But by the time the video is out, we're already in New Year's already of 2022. But let's get to it. One is, I've mentioned earlier in the video that Takagi-san is getting a 3rd season and a movie that will be scheduled in 2022. That's very exciting. And then the third season will be out this month in January, but still don't know when, but I'm very excited what they're going to do with it. So very, very excited about it. Second is, I know you all are very excited for this one. But the series I am talking about is Fairy Tail. Yes, Fairy Tail is back, baby. They announced for a 100-year quest anime. I was freaking out when they announced it. I was like, yes, they finally announced it. So here's a story. That at the end of the Fairy Tail's finale, I was like, they have to announce the 100-year quest anime anytime soon. But then, 2 years later, in 2021, here we are. Cannot wait to see Natsu, Lucy, Happy, and a lot of characters we know from Fairy Tail, but I still cannot wait what they're gonna install for us for the 100-year quest anime. Cannot wait for that. And last but not least is the My Hero Academia Season 6. It's been so fast. Every single finale episode from My Hero Academia, they announce it straight away. But I cannot wait what they're going to bring to the table and adapting the paranormal war arc. I still cannot wait what they're going to do with it. And I think it's the most important arc from the manga. Now we're ready to see it in the animation form. I'm very, very, very hell excited what they're going to do with My Hero Academia Season 6. So I think that's about it. Thanks for listening and watching this episode's podcast. Catch for more anime news. See you next time. And click that notification bell. And comment, like, and subscribe. And take down the road. And see you later.